Bucko's Bounties.
Yo, Bucko, it's Zero coming back to you with another figure review. Today we have Spider-Man 2099. This is part of the retro Spider-Man kind of wave they got going on. It's really freaking dope, and I'm really glad they actually re-released this figure because I missed out on him originally. I did want to pick one up recently, and then they announced they were releasing this, and I was like, okay, that works for me. But yeah, this guy looks freaking badass. The packaging looks cool too. I almost don't. This is one of those things I'm like, I see these sometimes like, crap, I shouldn't be taking these out of the packaging, but I'm out of box collector, you already know, so we're gonna take a look at this box so we can crack them open. Front of the box looks pretty sick. You got your normal Spider-Man logo, then you got the Spider-Man 2099, you got the web cape. He looks badass in the box. Back packaging, bam. When a lab accident causes half his DNA to be rewritten with the spider's genetic code, geneticist Miguel O'Hara becomes Spider-Man. Hell yeah. Then you get the web cape, you get the interchangeable hands, and you were seeing how much we may be overpaid. Actually, that's only $1 more than he costs on Big Bad. It's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. I'm super excited to get this futuristic time traveler Spider-Man out of the packaging. So without further ado, let's crack this bad boy open. Alright, here's this bad boy out of the packaging. He looks so unbelievably badass. Oh my gosh, I'm loving the colors. I love the kind of like really dark metallic blue they got mixed with the freaking bright red. It looks so good. So good. Now I couldn't resist posing this figure because, you know, Spider-Man, yeah, he looks freaking badass. But let's go ahead and get into his accessories real quick. Now, I didn't know that the cape was an accessory. I should have known. I literally just watched a review on this guy. Yeah, but cape comes off. It's very transparent. It looks super nice. But yeah, it's very nice web texturing. It looks really freaking good. It goes ahead and just plugs right onto his back here. Bam. After a day of surfing the web. And then he comes with 3 pairs of hands in total. So out of the packaging, he's going to come with these claw hands. I think these are my favorite out of all of the hands. They look really freaking badass. Like, they look so freaking cool. Like, holy crap, they look good. Did something come with these recently? I have no idea. Bam, let's pop these off. But yeah, taking a closer look really nice, very nice mold. Really like that red arrow, and I really like how the peg goes in, makes it look like the red arrow, so that's really cool. But as you probably noticed, it's probably going to look a little weird from the bottom side. It's not too big of a deal. It's not really something you're going to probably notice. Then getting into his other hands, he comes with a pair of fisted hands. Again, these look really nice, really clean. The peg here almost looks transparent. I don't know, all the pegs look kind of almost transparent. It's like a really weird red plastic, but blends in super well, so you're not going to notice it too much. Let's pop these bad boys in. Bam. Bam. Square up, bro. Yeah, but those look very nice, of course. And then his last pair of hands is the wall crawling hands. These actually look really freaking good. Yeah, sorry, I'm not too experienced with Spider-Man, but I'm glad that I'm finally picking up these figures. And yeah, each one of these, every time I get a new hand mold that I don't have before, it's really freaking cool. So this is freaking awesome. I'll probably have to like kind of want to like pose them on my wall or something, like just like chilling there. That'd be freaking sick. Those are really good looking, but I think my favorite by far are definitely the clawed hands. Those are amazing. Yeah, these claw hands are just absolutely amazing. I freaking love how threatening he looks with this. I'm in danger. Anyways, I think that's it in terms of accessories. I wish it came with webs or something. Like, man, it's another Spider-Man that just doesn't have webs. I don't know if they're just done making webs or if I'm an idiot and they've never made webs, but it'd be cool to get some web accessories eventually. But I don't think I'm ever gonna have webs in my collection until I make custom ones or buy custom ones. So, oh well. But yeah, enough complaining. He actually does come with a really good amount of hands and accessories, so just a little pet peeve, but would like webs eventually, Hasbro. Anyways, getting into this figure, he is a very nice, like, it's not as shiny and metallic as the original one, but it's a very nice blue. I don't know, it's shiny, but it's like a matte. It's really weird. It's not too shiny, but it is like a matte color. It's I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it's like iridescent, like matte. I don't know. It's freaking crazy, but it looks really freaking good, and I love all the red details. I don't think. Let's see. Yeah, usually I'm worried about like red on figures, but I actually don't think there's really any bad part, any like misprint. Oh, there's one little tiny red dot right here, but yeah, I don't think there's any parts of him that have like any like blotchy red going over. But yeah, he looks really freaking good. Love this spider logo. Gosh, that looks so good. Yeah, this color just works really well together. And I'm glad it's not just like a straight up black, or like they didn't go with like a darker color, because it's like the color looks really freaking good. I would love to get some pictures with this guy. Okay, here's his arm, and you can see the arrow right here. It's freaking sick. Man, I gotta get these guys some webs. But yeah, besides that, his legs are pretty plain. Not too much going on there. And then the back of him, of course, you got the web cape. And then the whole... Yeah, this is the older Spider-Man mold. It's not a bad mold, but I kind of feel like it would have been a little cooler to see him with the retro Spider-Man mold. I think that would have been really freaking nice. They could still do it. They could like make a newer one. Maybe they'll do that when he shows up in Spider-Verse 2, who knows. But just an idea, Hasbro, throwing it out there. But this guy is still pretty badass nonetheless. Yeah, but I think that's it in terms of this figure. It's not too much. I mean, like, yeah, the only things really like on the mold are these spikes. They look really freaking good. But it's probably about it. Let's go ahead and get into the articulation. It's got a hinge that goes up to a ball joint. Head looks down that far, up that far. Get a actually really good range of movement. Got the head tilt, so yeah, it's pretty good. Then you got butterfly joints. I know I'm new to Marvel Legend collecting, but I didn't know that there was many like older molds with the butterfly joints unless they added this, but I kind of doubt that. I'm not too sure, and I don't do my research. Then he's got a hinge swivel at the shoulder. Again, a pretty decent range of movement. Not the greatest though. Actually, I mean, that's pretty good. Then he's got a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow. Pretty good arm movement there. Then he's got the ab crunch, which I feel like that could have been better. I feel like that could have been a little better. Then he has the torso swivel. Again, not a big fan of that because he is super thin, so yeah, I just feel like it doesn't work as well. Then you got your legs go forward that far, back not too much. You got the thigh swivels that are freaking frozen on mine. I'm just kidding. Then you got the double jointed knees. He kicks his own freaking back. Yeah, straight skips over that ass. That does nothing for his ass. My God, you are flat. And then you got a hinge at the ankle and a forward-facing pin for rockers. So yeah, I think honestly I would really like to see this on the retro Spider-Man mold. Just make him like a little bigger. I think it would look really good if he was like thicker, especially because like he looks a lot bigger than Spider-Man normally. So I think just getting him on the retro body would be really cool, but I can't really complain about this old mold too much. It's really freaking good. It looks really nice. It just, yeah, this is just one of those things I just really like to see it on the new mold. But anyways, guys, this guy is looking super badass, and let's go ahead and get to the 360 view of this guy.
Drop kick.
Now we're going to show off Miguel next to some other figures. So starting off with some other Spider people, we got Spider-Gwen and the retro Spider-Man, and also Spider-Ham. And here he is next to the Mark III Iron Man and Iron Man 2020. And here we have him next to some Black Series. So we got him next to the Stormtrooper and Lord Vader. And as always, here he's next to Luke Skywalker Squawker and Old Left Limbs. Alright guys, and anyways, I think this figure looks absolutely badass. I've been really digging these figures I've been opening up lately. He's really freaking cool. I kind of want to like make a Spider-Man display on my wall or something now, so I'm debating it now because he would look really freaking cool perched up on a wall. But yeah, he's a really good pickup if you have the old one. I guess you don't really need this one, but if you missed out on him like I did, or hell, if you just want that retro card, it looks super nice. He looks super good. Comes with some extra hands that I don't think the original release had, so yeah, this guy's a pretty good pickup, and I like the kind of muted colors on him compared to the old one, so yeah, really freaking nice. Don't skip out on him if you need him. And anyways guys, you can bring him in warm, or you can bring him in cold. Thanks for watching, and good hunting.